Duisburg gegen Halle, die Gäste in den roten Trikots, der MSV in Durchgang 1 von links nach rechts. Ich wünsche Ihnen ganz viel Spaß. Und natürlich geht es erstmal darum, aus Sicht der Hausherren hier irgendwie solide reinzukommen in diese Partie. Irgendwo im Kopf wird noch diese fette Klatsche zu finden sein gegen Kaiserslautern. Und auch das muss man jetzt erstmal abschütteln, das muss man jetzt erstmal rauslaufen.
So, das ist aber jetzt Duisburg gegen Halle, gell? Ja, ich hätte. Ja, aber ich hätte Saarbrücken. Saarbrücken gegen Waldhof.
Matchday 33 in the German third league, and what a game we are bringing you, even with a slight delay. Half an hour delay. It was meant to kick off at 2 o'clock Central European time, but problems with traffic and with clearing the pitch this morning, which was absolutely covered in snow, meaning that we had to wait a little bit longer, but it's a game worth waiting for. Saarbrücken welcome Waldhof Mannheim to the Ludwigspark Stadium in Saarbrücken. Just the fourth meeting between the two sides in this division. Of course, they have played each other in the second and in the German top flight. However, haven't come up against each other too many times in the third division, and what an encounter this is as well. Saarbrücken currently in fourth, 5 points behind third placed Eintracht Braunschweig on 50 points, and just 1 point behind them, down in sixth, Waldhof Mannheim. Both sides battling for that third place and a chance to play in Germany's second division next season. So a real promotion battle, if you like, and has everything you could want, including a little bit of sunshine. Didn't look quite as inviting this morning. A very, very thick layer of snow, and some of the fans volunteering to help get the pitch cleared as well. Christian Dingert, the man in charge of proceedings today, joined by his assistants Benedikt Kemkes and Marcel Gasteier. So the first half about to get underway. Saarbrücken unbeaten in their last 5 games, however, have only won 1 of the last 5 encounters with Waldhof across all the divisions. And the 3 points today could really help their cause when it comes to getting promoted as well, especially with a big game coming up next weekend against Kaiserslautern. Kaiserslautern currently in second place in the league, 10 points ahead of Saarbrücken, but a win today, a good result from Saarbrücken's perspective for Kaiserslautern this weekend, and then a win against Kaiserslautern, and that gap then down to 4. Once again, Germany's third division going all the way to the wire in terms of promotion. Magdeburg currently leading the pack on 63 points. As the action gets underway here, Saarbrücken playing from right to left in the first 45 here in the Ludwigspark Stadium. Well, both sides coming into this off the back of a 1-1 draw. Saarbrücken picking up a point on the road against 1860 Munich. Waldhof also away from home. 1-1 draw with FSV Zwickau, a game they really could have won. A missed penalty in that game as well, and an opportunity missed as far as Patrick Glöckner, the man in charge, was concerned. Günther Schmidt on the ground here. And Velat just getting a talking to from the referee. Just arriving a little late, the Waldhof centre-back. Was meant to be a sold-out stadium for this tie, but those travel difficulties affecting the fans as well, so not quite at full capacity, but not far away from it. There's Becker. Saarbrücken playing with that back three that has served them ever so well this season. Uwe Koschinat, the manager, Not changing too much. Not changing anything in terms of formation. It's a game you expect to be very, very tight throughout. Definitely not expecting a goal fest with both sides. Extremely solid defensively this season. Three minutes in, nothing to separate the two sides so far. Plenty of respect shown to each other. Wouldn't surprise me if a single goal, perhaps even from a dead ball situation, a set piece or a corner or something like that, might decide and walks away the winner here this afternoon. The three meetings so far in the third division. Waldhof Mannheim coming out on top, 2 wins to their name. Saarbrücken with just the one. Sommer. Boyamba pulling the trigger on the edge of the penalty area. Sees his shot blocked. Saarbrücken able to get the ball away. Huger doing enough to win the corner. Saarbrücken wanted a free kick, but didn't look like there was enough contact there. We'll have a corner and a chance to swing one into the danger zone here. Almost 5 minutes gone. Fantastic atmosphere. The fans kept waiting. It hasn't dampened the mood. The sunshine certainly helping as well. Schnatterer to take the corner from the far side here. Be an in-swinger. Looked like he was aiming for Verlat there. Sommer then with a shot from distance, but looked like he was going to ground as he took the shot on, just losing his balance slightly. All over the top. Player down here. Looks like it might be Jenicke. Took one to the head. As he tried to head it on inside the Waldhof Mannheim penalty area. Get another look at it here. Yeah, just caught by Verlat in the back of the head. Painful one for the Saarbrücken midfielder. Looks like he's going to be all right to continue. Thumbs up from the medical staff. So no changes needed yet for Uwe Koschinat. There's plenty to say to the fourth official though. was asking the question whether or not that was perhaps a penalty. Valat arriving late, not for the first time. You can sense the importance of this game. The winner in with a shout of getting promoted. The loser, you feel, might just be out of the race then. Pull forward. Boyamba out wide. 1-2, cross into the box. Perhaps holding on a little too long there. Costly. Mannheim will have the throw. Just inside the Saarbrücken half. Throw in finds Boyamba. Hugging that line. And wins the corner. Saarbrücken fans in fine spirits. The team will have to defend another corner. That's two in quick succession. Schnatterer plays it low. Not a bad idea. Back over the top. Straight into the hands of Bats in goal, who does well to very nearly pick out Jakob, I think. There's Costly. Another cut back, looking for Boyamba. But easily dealt with by Saarbrücken. Final ball just lacking slightly for the visitors. But the build-up play has been good. So Mannheim seem to be settling into this tie a little quicker and a little more comfortably in these opening stages. Saarbrücken, though, defending well. Selner. Jenneke. Ships the ball out wide. Saarbrücken patiently trying to build an attack of their own. Spreads it nicely. Here is Kretschmer. Delivery into the box, takes a slight deflection. And then Günther Schmidt just catching Königsmann. Not a lot in that though, as the keeper shrugs it off. Jakob. Günther Schmidt with the delivery this time. Come back his way, but he'll let it run out of play for a throw. Allow some of his teammates to come forward and support. Verlaats with the header away. Breakaway was on there, but Mannheim unable to take advantage. Well, pretty much what we predicted. Very, very tight encounter. With a lot of defending. Taking centre stage. Both sides tactically have been extremely impressive this season. Credit to both managers, Patrick Löckner and Uwe Koschener. Their team's very well drilled and organised. Misplaced pass there from Sommer. Under pressure. There's Patrick Löckner. In charge of his 82nd game as Waldhof Mannheim manager, having joined back in August of 2020 after leaving Chemnitzer FC, and has enjoyed his time with Mannheim. Contract does run out at the end of this season. Whether or not it will be renewed, well, we'll have to wait and see. Might depend on whether or not Mannheim can take that leap into the second division. And if they want to do so, they're going to need 3 points here. Günther Schmitz through the middle. Wow, calling for handball there. Good shot and a good save as well. Königsmann called into action at his near post. Ernst putting his laces through that one. Going for pace and power. Königsmann with a relatively simple save. One that still needed to be made. Corner dealt with, danger not over though. I'm not sure what the plan was there. Have another look at the Ernst effort. Just outside the box. Just over a quarter of an hour gone. Still 0-0 here between Saarbrücken and Mannheim. Decent start by Mannheim, but Saarbrücken now starting to find a little bit of rhythm as well. Both teams very evenly matched. One back in a promising position here. Günther Schmitz now completely misfires there. You can see what he was trying to do. Too many options either side. So a shot on goal shouldn't come as much as a surprise, but I think he was hoping for a better effort than that. It's Boyamba. Handball is the decision. Nase with the ball over the top there. But again, the final ball just lacking decision making and being clinical in the final third. That's the only thing missing from this game so far. With it still being early in the first half, it's something we can still expect, I think. At least you hope so. Schnatterer tries to head it on. Looking for Sohm there. Number 10 leading the line. Waldhof Mannheim. Rossipalo with the throw. Huga. Cheeky little back heel. Back to Rossipa. Schnatterer. Needed a better delivery there. Mannheim able to hold on to the ball nonetheless. Here's Velat. Switch play out onto the right. Now Sommer. Boyamba there in support. Still Boyamba. Little dink towards the back post. Not a bad idea. Costly in the right place, but just couldn't produce a header to trouble Bats in goal. Moving backwards as well, so difficult to generate any real power. Boyamba does well to relieve the pressure. Rossipa sends one down the middle, looking for Costly again, but he couldn't control it. Schnatterer with the last touch there, so Saarbrücken will have the throw. Just 8 games left, including this one. Before another nail-biting, exciting and entertaining Dritte Liga comes to an end. Well, that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, points straight to the spot. A poor ball back towards the keeper there from Russo. Not enough pace on it. Well, Königsmann is adamant that he didn't get any contact on the player. Wow, that's a clear penalty. Follows through on the challenge, completely misses the ball. Contact on the player as well. He can't have any complaints there. Quite clearly a foul on Günther Schmidt. Saarbrücken now with a chance to take the lead from the spot. Königsmann still pleading his case, but it's not going to change the referee's decision now. Günther Schmidt and Königsmann now, it would seem, giving the referee their picture of what happened, and not sure what the point is, because there's no way in hell Günther Schmidt is going to say that wasn't a penalty. That's a penalty all day long. Doesn't matter how many times you look at it. It's a wild challenge, and he doesn't pull out of it. Even if there's only minimal contact, Königsmann completely out of control there. As far as I'm concerned, right decision all day long. So Günther Schmidt wins the penalty. Can he score it as well? And he's put it wide. Can you believe it? Well, Waldhof Mannheim players surrounding Günther Schmidt, which isn't exactly what you want to see. Could they be celebrating a little too early? Look for a moment like Christian Dinger might have the penalty retaken. Königsmann goes the right way. Günther Schmidt with the golden opportunity. Just how much will that come back to haunt him and his side? Waldhof Mannheim missing a vital penalty, which would have handed them 3 points last weekend. The tables have turned now. Lovely ball out wide. Briamba. Tries to fizz one across the face of goal there, but that's well aware at his near post. Quick to smother the ball before anyone else can get there. Looking quite as down in the dumps anymore, is he, Patrick Kleckner, after that missed penalty? Can't say the same for Uwe Koschiner, understandably so. Verlat. Headed out of play there by Zellner. Good cross in there, and Günther Schmidt arriving at the back post. Didn't have much of an angle to work with. Good delivery from Janstop. Perhaps a little too much height on it, but did help it over Verlat there. Every ball fiercely contested. advanced with a bit of room to work with. And out wide, here's Jakob. Forced back. The Mannhof defense. Great tackle. Nothing wrong with that from Jenneke. Boyamba on the receiving end of it, not too happy, but it certainly looked like he played the ball. Waldhof defending well, but giving the ball away far too easily. Their opponent's half. Ballard there asking the question of some of his midfield and attacking teammates. Not enough movement off the ball for his liking. Boyamba dropping deep to get involved. Costly. Sorm unable to hold up play and bring others into play. Saarbrücken defending extremely well. Using a very controlled press, knowing when to move, and when they move as a unit to put that pressure on. Working well for them so far. Even after that missed penalty. Should really be 1-0 up. Sommer to Höger. Able to find Boyamba. Boyamba probably the only player who's trying to find little pockets of space up front for Mannheim. Ernst giving away the free kick there. Late tackle on Boyamba. Silly one really, because it allows Mannheim now to get a ball into the box. They've struggled to do so from open play. Set pieces perhaps their best friend at the moment. Schnatterer to take it. It's gone for goal. An audacious attempt there from Schnatterer, but Batz able to see it coming. A little look at the goalkeeper. Didn't look like Batz was too far off his line there. So a bit of a waste if you ask me. And here comes Saarbrücken back the other way. Günther Schmitz as well to hold on to the ball. It comes off the post. Königsmann, I don't think expecting a shot on goal from that angle. Günther Schmitz has been putting himself about and has been very involved in this first half. Saarbrücken throw. Zehner. the top, not a bad one. Looking for Jakob. Lucas Buda defending well. It was actually Sigurd, excuse me, not Buda. A handful of fouls here on Höger. Jenneke looking to switch it out onto the right wing. Intercepted and back come Mannheim. Schnatterer. Seen a lot of the ball for them in the first half. Sorm lays it off. Costly unable to get there. Good weight on the pass, but a little too close to Bats in the end. That could have and probably should have been a really good opportunity for the visitors. That pretty much sums up their first half performance. Good defensively. Average going forward. Ernst does really well. Gets the cross in as well. Slight deflection off the defender there, Sigurd. Thankfully, that deflection taking the ball straight into the hands of Königsmann. Ten minutes still to go in this first half. No goals. Plenty to talk about. Jenneke with the cross, should be an easy catch for Königsmann, and is. Buyamba. No real support around him. Having to do a lot on his own. The Mannheim number 9. Nice little drop of the shoulder there from Becker. Zerner. Big first touch, manages to recover. Be a Saarbrücken throw as well. Home side looking to finish strong. Did worry for a moment. They might let their heads drop after missing that penalty. In a game this important, considered a 6-pointer, as they say. So much on the line for both sides. And their reaction's been a positive one. If the whistle went right now, you'd probably to say Saarbrücken the better side in the first half. 8.5 minutes still to go. That could change very quickly. Ball coming off Zellner there. So Mannheim will have a corner. Another dead ball situation. Can they try and do something with this one? Schnatterer going for goal from a fair distance out last time. I'm surprised if he goes for goal from here this time. Good delivery needed though. They have plenty of height in their side. Waldhof. Need a better cross than that though. Can't get it past the first defender. We'll get another chance though. He's fluffed it again. Very poor corners there from Schnatterer, who normally be considered a specialist within the side. Hasn't quite been going his way so far though. Lovely control. Kretschmer. Zellner thought about going back. It's a good thing Kostli got in the way there, because had he played it back, Boyamba was in position to pick his pocket. Would have been in on goal as well. So a blessing in disguise, really. Sends it upfield. Fall to Ernst. Ernst, another shot. Can't find the target this time. Able to force a save from Königsmann. Last time he did. Well off target there. Not the best clearance, but it does find Boyamba. Trying to bring Kostli into play there, but again, too much mustard on it. Kretschmer. There's the throw off Sommer. Two players down here. Ossipol and Ernst just clashing into each other. Ernst caught in the face, and then as Ernst went to ground, looked like he just landed on top of Ossipol. Those players requiring medical attention. Can't imagine either will be going off though. Thumbs up from Ernst. Ossipol hobbling slightly, but eager to come back on as well. Kretschmer with the cross over everyone's head. Mannheim eventually to get the ball clear. Not very far, Kretschmer was into trouble on this near touchline. Becker. Wide to Ernst. Seems to be moving all right. The cross in, looking for Günther Schmitz. Latz with the header away. Boyamba picking it up. It's all just too slow. Doesn't really feel like Mannheim have much of a plan once the ball is played forward by one of the defensive line. That's better though. Here's Costly. 1-on-1 with Zellner. Zellner gets the challenge in to concede the corner. Mannheim. A chance to score a goal against the run of play here from a corner. Better delivery that time. Still no one able to get on the end of it. Hopeful one from Russo. Easy catch for Bats. Just to get the ball rolling quickly. Into the final minutes of the half. Good ball over the top. Picked up by Günther Schmidt. Cuts back inside. Günther Schmidt still going. Well, tried to centre it there, I think. I don't believe that was an attempt on goal. But again, losing his footing. All that snow on the pitch overnight and this morning, perhaps still making it a very, very slippery surface. Costly in an offside position. Two minutes added on here. I think Patrick Glöckner will be eager to get his side back into the changing room. Have a chat with his players because things just simply haven't been where they need to be. Not playing at their full potential. Just lacking in a little bit of concentration and creativity throughout the first half. There was a lapse in concentration that led to the penalty, which Günther Schmidt then of course went on and missed, but definitely something that could have been avoided. With a high foot there as he clashes Rippersol again. And a good battle between those two this afternoon. Stoppage time just about up. Chance for Saarbrücken, or a half chance anyway. There's a miss hit in the end, and that will be the last attempt at a kick of the first 45. Saarbrücken 0, Waldhof Mannheim 0. Günther Schmidt with a missed penalty in the 23rd. Could have given his side the lead. Waldhof with work to do in the second after a disappointing first half performance. Make sure you join us for the second half. We'll be right back in just a few. So a warm welcome back for the second half here. Waldhof Mannheim making a change, no surprises there. Schnatterer coming off and Donkor coming on to replace him. Schnatterer seeing plenty of the ball in the first half, but wasn't able to do much with it. Deliveries and crosses were, well, without trying to be too harsh, extremely poor. So I can understand the substitution. Saarbrücken, quite clearly the better team in the first. Missed penalty by Günther Schmidt as well. Looked like it might have thrown a spanner in the works, but they recovered well and finished the half strong. What can Waldhof Mannheim do here in the second to try and just inject a little bit of life into their game? Fans getting a little bit of smoke going here, which might delay kickoff. The kickoff of the game delayed by weather. Kickoff of the second half might just be delayed by the fans here. Quite understand why fans do tend to bring things like that into a stadium and delay the game and basically make sure that no one can see anything. So it looks like we will have to wait a little bit until the smoke quite literally clears. Gluckner, I'm sure, will have had plenty to say to his team. Really disappointing first half from Waldhof Mannheim, who've been so good this season. Perhaps a disappointing draw last time out. A game they should have won, missing a penalty themselves in that match against Zwickau. Still playing on their minds. Looks like we are just a few moments away from getting this match back underway. So, Christian Dingert ready, so too are the players. The second 45 of this Southwest derby. And they get underway again. And ball there. Saarbrücken playing from left to right in this second half. Have themselves a free kick early on. Taken quickly. By Jakob, cross into the box. Verlaat with the header away, but not sure he knew which direction the ball was heading when he made contact with the ball. The Saarbrücken corner. So the boys in blue starting the second half on the front foot as well. Basically picking up where they left off. Günther Schmidt with the cross. Deliveries from corners have been very poor, which is surprising coming from these two sides. Normally very good at set pieces. Both struggled. That's better from Günther Schmidt, and a good delivery. And gives us a good goal-scoring opportunity. Böder rising above everyone else. No one picking him up in the box, poorly marked. That up to Costly. First touch just letting him down slightly, but Zellner not taking any chances, puts it out for a throw. Sommer to Costly, back to Sommer, back to Costly once more. There we go. Oyamba, probably Mannheim's best player in the first half. Trying to create some space. Picked off by Sommer. Boyamba gets the shot off. That is a good save by Bats. Ball still in play though, and danger not quite over just yet. Verlat able to get there at the near post, ahead of Zellner and Bats in goal, but can't direct the header towards goal, instead puts it over, and it's better from Mannheim. First Boyamba forcing the save from Bats, then kept in play by Sohm. Costly with the delivery, and Verlat a little off balance as well. It was almost halfway in a spin as he took the header on. Close range like that, any touch could be enough to just help it past the keeper. Mannheim with the corner, putting some pressure on now. Just shifted up a gear slightly. It looked like it might be more of the same. Saarbrücken starting the second half well, but Mannheim starting to find a little bit of momentum of their own. Rossipal, the left back, to take this corner. Headed on. Riga can't get there. Zellner can, and heads it away. Oyamba will pick things up on this near side. Not bad from the number 9. Cross again, just too close to the keeper. Kretschmer. Jennecke. Zellner does well to shrug off the challenge. Saarbrücken looking to switch it out right. Becker. Ernst looking for the 1-2. Not too far ahead of Becker though. Verlat getting that one all sorts of wrong. The mistakes continue to creep in at the back for Mannheim. Been relatively solid, but every now and then it's a bit of a heart-in-mouth moment like that one. Gunter Schmidt unable to react quickly enough. Verlat gets away with it. Schnatterer making his way over to the subs bench. It was more of a tactical substitution rather than injury related. Seemed to be moving all right. Patrick Glöckner just happy enough with his first half performance, needed to switch things up. Hugo. Don Corter, the new man. Centered for Boyamba, just about keeps control. Velat powering forward. Costly does well, tries to centre it. For Sorm, who was eagerly waiting for a tap-in. So well defended in the end. Spin takes care of Zellner. Thankfully, Burda is there to pick up the pieces just behind him. Another corner. First taken shorts. Ossipa make his way over again. The left-footed in-swinger. This is good pressure though from Mannheim. Floats it in. Seguts trying to head it back into the danger zone there. Effort shown from Velat there. Well, definitely giving Saarbrücken something to think about now with the way Mannheim has started this second half. And there is a saying in German, wenn man es vorne nicht macht, dann kriegt man es hinten. Translated into English is if you don't score up front, you concede at the back. Saarbrücken will be hoping to avoid. Boyamba to Sorm. Offside. Costly. Waiting in the middle for an easy tap-in, but the flag was up early. Free kick just inside their own half. Foul on that Zeitz there. Mannheim fans, I'm sure, be more pleased with their team's performance already. There we go. Push in the back from Günther Schmitz. Header on there from Sorm. Costly decides to play it low. Height on that delivery might have been the better option. Lay off there while riding the challenge. Costly has looked a lot better in this second half. More confident on the ball. Not quite sure how he didn't get the free kick there. So he looked like Zeitz wiped him out. How that is not a foul, I will never know. Kick has been awarded. Costly just getting a bit of a talking to there. Christian Dingert. Actually, Sommer with the push though. With the cross. Bobbles its way through the defence and out wide. Kept in play by Ernst. Put out of play by Höger. Saarbrücken throw. Edging towards the hour mark. Still goalless here in the Ludwigspark Stadium. Play by Kretschmer. Zeitz. Slightly too heavy ball towards his teammate, but it's won back by Saarbrücken. They remain inside the Waldhof half. Chance here perhaps. Günther Schmidt just waiting for the ball to drop. Caught, getting in front of him and doing just about enough to put him off. It's definitely much more evenly matched game here than it was in the first 45. First 15-20 minutes, little to separate the two. But Saarbrücken and taking control. Should have taken the lead as well. Not quite as dominant in this second half. Boyamba wanted the ball played to his feet rather than over the top. Misplaced pass. Verlat able to get a tackle in, then plays it forward. Ball to Boyamba. Always looks dangerous when he has it at his feet. He's a tricky little player. Heads towards the corner flag with little supports in and around him, and wins the throw as well. That's good play from the number 9. Looks like Scheu is getting ready to come on for Saarbrücken here. Sommer 1-2 with Costly. It's enough to win another corner, and they keep piling up for Waldhof Mannheim. cross. Bats unable to collect the ball, instead slapping it away from danger. Another look at it. Good cross, a little too close to the keeper from Rossipal. Certainly has been an improvement in quality of deliveries since he's taken over. Saarbrücken not quite as composed on the ball. Perhaps part of the reasoning behind the substitution here. Jennecke will make way for Scheu. With the long throw, goes back to Doncourt. It's a thread one through the defence, costly. 17 unable to pluck it out of the air. It's falling kindly here, out towards Scheu. Defended by Rossipal. Pressing from Boyamba, forcing the long ball over the top, forcing Saarbrücken to hand possession straight back to Mannheim, albeit in the form of a throw deep in their own half. Out of play. Ernst takes the quick throw. Seitz gives the ball away just as quickly. Mannheim struggling to hold on to the ball themselves. Kretschmer floats one in. Headed away. Segerts, player down for Saarbrücken. Doncourt puts the ball out of play for a throw. Jennecke just caught by Sohm there. Excuse me, not Jennecke. Still looking a little wobbly on his feet, but right to continue. And still try and launch a long throw into the box. Mosley's clearance only as far as Becker. Scheu. Just with the cross, Donko with the block, Saarbrücken with the corner. Verlat and Königsmann not quite on the same page there. Königsmann could have easily just caught that. Instead, he and Verlat and the rest of their team will have to defend another corner. Scheu put one into the box once more. Back in by Ernst. And Boyamba puts his boot through it to relieve the pressure. Looks like Mannheim getting two more players ready to come on here. Wagner and Lebo. More fresh legs at 0-0. These massive 3 points still completely up for grabs. Even more so now. Saarbrücken have just taken their foot off the pedal slightly. Allowed Waldhof Mannheim a route back into this game, which is a strange thing to say with it being a 0-0, but Saarbrücken certainly looked like the team who were going to go on and score if anyone was. It looks like it's a double substitution for both sides. So Saarbrücken following suit. Günther Schmidt coming off. Missed penalty for him today. Frustrating afternoon, but a decent performance up front. Looks like Kerber and Guras, the two players coming on. Genase, the other player to come off. 20 minutes still to go. Can either of these two sides find a winner? Massive step towards possible promotion come the end of the season. Not the only game being played in the third division this afternoon, of course. Plenty of action up and down the Dritte Liga. Scores already in as well. Dortmund 2 losing at home to Victoria Berlin. Magdeburg with a 4-2 win over Victoria Cologne to keep their place at the top cemented. Duisburg with a 2-1 win over Alischer FC. And Eintracht Braunschweig picking up 3 points against Wien Wiesbaden, which definitely means a draw for either side here. Won't help too much. We'll simply allow Braunschweig to increase that gap between third and fourth. So Saarbrücken desperately need all three here. Do of course have a game in hand on Eintracht Braunschweig, both Mannheim and Saarbrücken. So all doom and gloom. He's clipping the right ankle of Ernst. No cards being produced though. bit of afters between the two, but nothing to write home about. Ernst does well. Gets the ball back, thinks about a cross, but can't really see a route for it. Header back from Velat to the hands of Königsmann. The pace of the game has just reduced in this last 5-10 minutes or so. Intensity is still there. Both sides perhaps getting more and more nervous as we head towards this final whistle. Lovely ball, but again the weight of the pass just off the mark. Great run from Ernst. Nearly a fantastic ball to find him from Jakob. Scheu just not quick enough to get there ahead of Rosipa. He does well to get across. And block the cross as well. Scheu very much a classic right winger, which is where he finds himself here. Another long throw from Ernst to come. Mannheim been able to handle everything thrown their way. Boyamba. Lebeau just putting the brakes on his run. Boyamba not quite aware of that. The transition and counter-attack comes to nothing in the end. He could have done more with that half chance. Jakob does well, good hold-up play. Now Ernst. Offside, great cross into the middle. And no one able to control the ball, including Sommer. Velat does eventually get to it and send it away. It's going to be coming straight back. There's those mistakes at the back that seem to just creep in every 10-15 minutes for Mannheim. Haven't been punished for it yet. Scheu lays it off to Ernst. Surely free kick, advantage played, I think. The referee. Down the line, here's Scheu. Kretschmer able to find Ernst. Boyamba's clearance first time around. Not the best second time. Hands it to Becker. Under a quarter of an hour to go. Probably a good 2-3, maybe even 4 minutes added on. With the substitutions made and possibly still to come. It has been a game lacking in the clear-cut chances. from the penalty miss. I suppose they don't get more clear-cut than that. But apart from that, hasn't really been much. Another cross too close to the keeper. It's been a story all afternoon for both teams. Final balls. Nixman not really having to do much apart from stick close to his post. Was the new boy, Guras. Tried to fizz one back into the area where Jakob found himself, but simply not good enough. Good pace shown down that left flank though. Chance, Ernst covering ground here on this near side. Guras trying to find a way past Verlat. And then both players a little bit of a tussle. Verlat not too happy that Guras was pulling him back by his arm, and then decided to let him know who's boss. A little bit of a shove. Bit of a mismatch there. Yellow card shown to both players, I believe. Considering it's a derby, hasn't been quite as physical as you'd expect. One or two moments here or there, but probably the most feisty it's been. Butler, the American, waiting to come on here. Will replace Costly, who hobbles off on the opposite side of the pitch. Fun with some of the Saarbrücken fans there as he makes his way around to the substitute bench. Butler on loan from FC Ingolstadt. It's an attacking forward who can play anywhere in a front two, front three, whatever it may be. To the final 10 minutes we go now. Will there be a winner? Does get there ahead of Court. Can't do much with the ball. Difficult one to take on, really. Sipal forward towards Butler. Can't get his first touch on the ball. Lebu will keep the chase going. Decision going against Saarbrücken here. Zeitz using his elbow in that aerial battle. Looks like it's a joker time for Saarbrücken. Steinkötter will be coming on. The youngster who He's produced magic late in games off the bench before this season. They could desperately do with that again this afternoon. Free kick for Mannheim though. Looks like there's still a problem here. It's a nosebleed that needs to be taken care of as a result of that arm to the face. Wagner, he's only just come on. Four changes already for Patrick Glöckner. Will there be a fifth? These final minutes, well, looks like there will be. I think it was Korta on the sideline, getting ready to come on. Wagner slowly getting to his feet, but he doesn't look like he's quite with it. He'll want to continue, but I'm sure it's a good idea. You have to be ever so careful with head injuries. Last thing you want is him to continue with a concussion or something of the sort. Seems to be okay now. Definitely want to keep an eye on Rossipa will take the free kick. Quite deep enough there. Bojamba. That's a better looking cross from Bojamba. So we can get the ball clear. Kuras will chase. No contact on Bojamba. Kerber unable to control a relatively simple pass into his feet. Another missed opportunity on the break. Here is that Saarbrücken substitution. Zellner coming off. Steinkötter. Come on. Uwe Koshinat rolls the dice here in these final minutes. Defender off, attacking player on. And Korta will come on for Mannheim to replace Bojamba. So it looks like Wagner is going to continue. No one really to aim at in the middle, but eager to get the ball rolling as quickly as possible. Ernst sends it forward. Jakob trying to be a nuisance, and very nearly is one. Donkort under real pressure from Ernst, has to put it out of play. At full stretch to intercept that. It's going into splits. That's with the throw. Falls kindly. Kuras with a little flick on there, nearly catching out the Mannheim defence. Butler. Yeah, Mannheim throw. A little bit of afters here between Sommer and Kretschmer. tensions heating up a little bit now. It's almost certainly going to be a yellow card for both individuals. No surprises there. To say neither team willing to take too many risks this afternoon. Perhaps a little too cautious throughout the 90. Wild attempt there from Kerber, almost rushing it. A little more time to settle himself and perhaps put in a decent cross. Haven't seen too many. A lot of pushing and shoving going on now. It's a sign of frustration more than a derby rivalry. Both sides a little frustrated with their performances today. Haven't quite been at 100%. And if it ends 0-0, I think both sides will head home thinking that they could have easily done more and gotten more out of the game. Saarbrücken especially, having missed the penalty in the first half. Feel it's 3 points that would have been vital to their season and getting promoted. There's Butler. No foul, says the referee. Now Saarbrücken on the break. They have players forward. Kuras can't get the ball into the middle. Mannheim able to get players back behind the ball. Dive, says the referee. Kuras told to get back to his feet. Kretschmer wins the ball back, finds it. And finds Shoy, should I say, in the box. Shouts for handball from Saarbrücken's number 10. His shot blocked. And Rossipa just in the right place at the right time to get the block in. 3 minutes added on. Almost one of those already played. No handball. And his arm close to his chest there. Rossipal did everything right. Minute and a half over stoppage time still to go. Velat with the header on. And Segert control the ball. Break on for Saarbrücken now, perhaps. Sommer able to recover for his side. Good tackle by Ernst from Doncourt. Things opening up now in his final seconds. Königsmann happy to just lie on the ball there. Both Sigurd and Sommer running on fumes here. Hands on their knees, trying to catch their breath. Oh, chance now! What a stop by Bats! And what a chance for the substitute. Caught up with a golden opportunity. Tries the clever finish with an attempt at a chip over Bats. But Bats able to get a hand to the ball, stay on his feet and make himself big. Good goalkeeping from the Saarbrücken shot stopper. What an end to the game that could have been. And that will be the last kick of the game as well. So a dramatic ending, but both sides will share the spoils, a point apiece. Mannheim up into 5th, Saarbrücken stay in 4th, and it's a goalless draw in the Southwest Derby.